We've all experienced it. Sitting down to study, but our mind drifts away. You want to focus, but your brain keeps jumping from thought to thought. Whether it's stress, distractions, or just a lack of energy, staying concentrated can feel like a battle. But here's the truth. Concentration is a skill, and like any skill, it can be trained. Today, I'm going to show you how to sharpen your focus and develop the concentration needed to truly excel in your studies. Let's start with the first tip. Set clear, achievable goals. When you begin studying, don't just say, "I'm going to study today." That's too vague and gives your mind nowhere to focus. Instead, break it down. I will complete this chapter, or I will understand this concept fully. These small, specific goals create a sense of purpose and direction. Your brain thrives on clear targets, and when you achieve them, you feel a sense of accomplishment that motivates you to continue. Once your goals are set, it's time to create the right study environment. If your study space is cluttered or noisy, your mind will naturally find it harder to concentrate. A clear, organized, and quiet environment helps signal to your brain that it's time to focus. It's like setting the stage for your brain to perform at its best. Turn off your phone or put on Do Not Disturb. Close any unnecessary browser tabs, and remove anything that might distract you. If you need background noise, try some instrumental music or white noise, something that calms the mind but doesn't take away focus. Now, let's talk about time management, specifically the Pomodoro Technique. This method works wonders for concentration. Here's how it works. You study intensely for 25 minutes, then take a 5-minute break. Repeat. It's amazing how these short bursts of focused study followed by quick breaks can keep your mind sharp and prevent fatigue. After 4 cycles, take a longer 20-minute break. This system keeps your focus strong because you're giving your brain the perfect amount of time to concentrate before allowing it to rest. But concentration isn't just about structure. It's also about being present. Our minds often wander because we're thinking about what's to come or what we just did. To truly concentrate, you need to be in the moment, and that starts with mindfulness. Before you study, spend 2 to 5 minutes breathing deeply, letting go of any thoughts that are distracting you. This clears your mind and makes it easier to dive into your work. During your study sessions, if your mind starts to wander, gently bring it back to the task at hand. Focus on what you're learning in the present moment. Take care of your body. This is crucial. Your physical state directly impacts your mental focus. If you're tired, hungry, or stressed, concentrating becomes incredibly difficult. So get enough sleep. Aim for at least 7 to 8 hours a night. Eat balanced meals and drink enough water to stay hydrated. Regular exercise also helps keep your brain sharp. When your body is well taken care of, your mind can focus better, and you'll have the energy to power through your study sessions. Let's discuss a powerful method for improving focus. Active learning. Instead of just passively reading your notes, actively engage with the material. Ask questions, summarize what you've learned, or teach it to someone else. The more involved you are with the material, the better your brain will retain it. This active involvement not only strengthens concentration, but also improves your understanding. Another important aspect is managing distractions. Distractions are inevitable, but how you handle them makes all the difference. When you feel the urge to check your phone or let your mind wander, remind yourself of why you're studying. Remember your goals, your future success, and the rewards of staying focused. If distractions pop up, gently acknowledge them and then refocus. Don't beat yourself up. Simply redirect your attention and continue working toward your goal. Positive reinforcement also helps build concentration. After each study session, reward yourself. It could be something small like a snack, a break to watch a short video, or simply taking a walk outside. These rewards keep you motivated and reinforce the habit of staying focused. Positive reinforcement tells your brain, "Hey, staying focused feels good." Finally, stay consistent. Building concentration is a gradual process, and it won't happen overnight. But just like any skill, the more you practice, the better you get. Don't get discouraged by occasional lapses in focus. Simply keep going, and your ability to concentrate will grow stronger over time. And with an uplifting, motivational tone, The key to mastering concentration is consistency and practice. Set clear goals, create a distraction-free study environment, use time management techniques, and take care of your body and mind. Remember, concentration is a skill that can be developed. With dedication, you can train your mind to stay focused, and soon, studying won't just feel like a chore. It will become a powerful tool for success. Now it's your turn. Take these tips, apply them to your study routine, and watch how your focus transforms. Your future is in your hands. So go ahead, take that first step toward mastering concentration. You've got this. This is where you don't just read passively. You actively engage with the material. Don't just skim through your notes. After reading a section, close the book and try to recall the main points from memory. Ask yourself questions about what you just read. Summarize it in your own words. Better yet, teach it to someone else. The act of teaching forces your brain to work harder and solidify the information. The more engaged you are with your material, the more likely you are to retain it. Let's also talk about managing distractions. You will always face distractions. It's part of life. But how you deal with them is what matters. When you feel the urge to check your phone, remind yourself that you'll get to it after your study session. Make a promise to yourself. I'll focus for 25 minutes, then I'll take a break. Using that promise as a mental anchor can help you stay on track. If you do get distracted, don't be hard on yourself. Just acknowledge it and refocus. The key is learning how to get back on track quickly. A big part of staying focused is positive reinforcement. Reward yourself after a study session. It doesn't have to be anything big, just something that signals to your brain, "Great job, now you can relax." Maybe it's a small treat, a short break to watch something fun, or a walk outside. These little rewards create positive associations with studying, and your brain begins to crave that feeling of accomplishment. Over time, this reinforces a habit of focus. Another crucial tip is to visualize your success. Before you start studying, take a moment to picture yourself completing the task. Visualize yourself reading, absorbing the information, and feeling confident as you recall it. Visualization can help you create a sense of success even before you begin. This positive mental image makes it easier to stay motivated and focused during your study session. Finally, let's talk about consistency. The truth is, concentration isn't something that will magically appear overnight. It takes consistent practice. Every time you study, you're building your concentration muscle. And just like any skill, the more you practice, the better you get. Don't get discouraged if it feels hard at first. The important thing is to keep showing up, keep practicing, and trust that your focus will improve over time. And with an uplifting tone, you now have all the tools you need to improve your concentration. Set clear goals, create a distraction-free environment, use effective time management, take care of your body, engage in active learning, and manage distractions. Remember, concentration is a skill, and with dedication, you can train your mind to stay focused. So, take the first step today. Stay consistent, stay patient, and you'll soon see the incredible results that come with laser-sharp focus. You've got this. We all know that feeling. You sit down to study, but your mind keeps wandering. Thought about everything except your study material seem to pop up. Your phone, your friends, your plans for later, or maybe even just random thoughts. It's frustrating, right? But here's the thing. Concentration isn't something you're born with. It's a skill that can be developed. And today, I'm going to show you how to build that skill step by step. Let's begin with the first key to concentration. Setting clear, specific goals. How many times have you sat down to study and had no idea what you were really trying to achieve? When you don't have clear goals, your mind can easily wander because it doesn't have a specific target. Instead of saying, "I'll study today," try saying, "I'll complete this chapter," or "I'll solve these 10 problems today." When you break it down, it gives your mind something concrete to focus on. This simple shift makes a huge difference. You'll find yourself staying more engaged with the material because it feels purposeful. But setting goals isn't enough. You need to create the right study environment. If your room is cluttered or noisy, it's going to be a lot harder to concentrate. Your study space should be clean, organized, and free from distractions. Start by turning off your phone, or at least putting it in Do Not Disturb mode. Close unnecessary tabs on your computer. If possible, find a quiet space to study where you won't be interrupted. This environment sets the stage for concentration. It's like telling your brain, this is where I work, and this is where I focus. Next, let's talk about time management and how using the right technique can supercharge your focus. One of the most powerful methods for staying concentrated is the Pomodoro Technique. Here's how it works. You set a timer for 25 minutes, during which you focus 100% on your study material. After the timer goes off, you take a 5-minute break. It's that simple. Then you repeat this process. After 4 25-minute sessions, take a longer break, about 20 minutes. This method works because your brain can only concentrate for so long before needing a break. These short bursts of studying followed by quick breaks help keep your mind fresh and alert. Now, let's talk about something that's essential for focus: mindfulness. When you start your study session, take a few minutes to clear your mind. Sit in a quiet place, close your eyes, and focus on your breathing. Take a few deep breaths. And with each exhale, release any tension or thoughts that aren't related to what you're studying. This simple act of clearing your mind can dramatically improve your concentration. It's like giving your brain a chance to reset. If your mind starts to wander during your study session, gently guide it back to the task at hand. It's okay if your mind drifts. Just bring it back without judgment. Physical health also plays a crucial role in your ability to concentrate. If you're feeling tired, hungry, or stressed, your focus will suffer. Make sure you're getting enough sleep. Sleep helps your brain process and retain information, so make it a priority. Stay hydrated, and try to eat balanced meals that fuel your brain. Regular exercise also has a big impact on focus. When your body feels good, your mind is more likely to stay sharp. Take care of your physical health, and your concentration will improve naturally.